When you enter a relationship with a narcissist, everything begins with distraction. From the very first moment, they pull your attention away from yourself and into their orbit. Their goal is to occupy your mind so completely that you lose sight of your own needs, values, and intuition. What starts as admiration soon turns into manipulation, and every stage of the relationship is carefully engineered to keep you off balance and unaware of what's really happening. In the beginning, the narcissist's love bombing feels like magic. Their gaze, their attention, their constant messages, it all feels intoxicating. You mistake this obsessive focus for love, but what's really happening is a calculated performance designed to distract you from seeing their true nature. While you believe you're building a deep connection, they're collecting information, your weaknesses, your dreams, your fears. They store all of it to use later as emotional ammunition. Once you're emotionally hooked, the tone shifts. The compliments fade, the inconsistencies grow, and the person who once adored you begins to criticize, withdraw, and confuse you. Every time you start to question their behavior, they create a new distraction, a sudden crisis, a silent treatment, a shocking accusation. You become trapped in their chaos, forced to focus on fixing problems they themselves created. Your emotional energy drains as you try to restore peace, never realizing that the instability is intentional. The narcissist keeps you busy reacting. If you're having a good day, they'll find a way to ruin it. If your career or personal growth begins to flourish, they'll sabotage it subtly, maybe by demanding your time or manufacturing drama right before an important event. They need to ensure your focus never returns to yourself. Even small joys, like relaxing on a weekend or celebrating a birthday, become targets for disruption. To them, your peace is a threat. And when you finally escape, when you start to heal, to rebuild your identity, to find clarity, they may return in disguise through what's called a hoover. A text, a gift, a message from a mutual friend, all designed to pull you back into confusion, to make you question your progress. It's not about love or closure. It's about distraction once again, taking your attention off your healing and placing it back on their chaos. Every stage of the narcissistic cycle revolves around this same tactic, keeping you distracted from your own truth. During love bombing, they distract you with intensity. During devaluation, they distract you with conflict. During discard, they distract you with pain and self-doubt. And during the hoover, they distract you with nostalgia and false hope. What you must remember is that the narcissist thrives on your divided focus. The more you try to understand or fix them, the further you drift from yourself. Healing begins when you stop chasing their approval and start listening to your own stillness. When you reclaim your focus, when you stop allowing them to dictate your emotions, the illusion collapses. The narcissist's life is built on endless distractions because they cannot bear silence. They cannot face their own emptiness. They fill every moment with noise, attention, and manipulation to avoid self-awareness. But you, unlike them, have the power to choose peace. When you stop reacting, when you redirect your attention inward, you break their spell. You see how much of your time, energy, and joy was consumed by their games. And as that realization sinks in, the fog lifts. You return to yourself, no longer a puppet in their story, but the author of your own.